Welcome to this Yoga in Your Pajamas series.
Namaste. My name is Julie, and I will be guiding you through this 10-minute wake-up Vinyasa flow. We're going to start with some breathing exercises and then move into our warm-up. So we're going to inhale with our nose and exhale through our mouths, but you can keep your legs in easy pose, lotus or half lotus, whatever makes you feel most comfortable. And then you can either keep your hands at your heart, on your knees, or on your heart and your belly. We're going to do one more breath. Now we're going to move into our warm-up. We're going to start off with an easy twist. You can keep yourself in easy pose, half lotus, or lotus. From there, we're going to gently twist our spines by moving our arm across our body and then using the free arm to support us on our backs. Make sure to keep your shoulder blades pressed together so that way you are straightening your spine. We're going to take a few breaths here. You can either look straight in front of you as you're twisting, or past your shoulder. Now release. And we're going to do the opposite side. Alright, and now we're going to move into our seated forward fold to gently warm up our spines. As you inhale, you're going to lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, you're going to fold forward. Now you can keep yourselves in this position, or you can continue by inhaling and lifting up, and exhaling and bending forward. We're going to do this for a few more breaths. You also want to make sure that you're hinging at your hips and not just curling your back. And you want to flex your kneecaps and your quadriceps, so that way it'll create a deeper stretch down your calves and your hamstrings. Last breath. Now we're going to move into a straddle split. We're going to kind of do a rotational stretch with our straddle split. Kind of open up your legs into a V shape, and then we're going to start leaning forward, and then we're going to go to the left and then to the right, and then on the last one you can either lean forward or lean backwards to help straighten out your back. Alright, on the inhale, straighten out your spine, and on the exhale, we're going to fold forward. Make sure you're hinging at the hips like we did with our seated forward fold. Inhale, straighten out your spine. Exhale, move to one side. Inhale. Exhale to the opposite side. Inhale. And then you're either going to go forward, bend forward, or you're going to go back and kind of help straighten out your spine. Just make sure you're keeping your shoulder blades pressed together. Now we're going to move into our flow. We're going to start with our standing forward fold. Feet hip width apart. Inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward dog. Make sure you are pressing into the balls of your feet as well as the inner palms of your hand, which include your thumbs and index finger. Make sure your heels are as close as you can get them to the mat. You can bend one knee then the other to release any tension. And then we're going to inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale into plank. Then we're going to inhale, We're gonna repeat that sequence 2 more times. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower plank. Inhale. Exhale, upward. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, standing forward fold. Exhale, lean into the forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, exhale, upward dog. Now we're going to sit back into child's pose. You can either keep your arms stretched out in front of you or down by your sides. Make sure you're sitting on your hips. Now we're going to sit up. And then we are going to go back into plank to move us into pigeon pose. We're going to start on our right side. Make sure you are not sitting on your side like this and that you have your leg extended straight out in front of you, or I mean behind you, with your arms stretched out in front of you, kind of propped up by your fingers. And then on the inhale, you're going to lengthen your spine, and on the exhale, you're going to fold forward. Inhale, push back up to plank. Exhale, move on to the left side. Extend your right leg out. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. And now we're going to move into lizard. Inhale, push back up to plank. Exhale, bring your right foot out next to your right hand. And you can either stay here and hold for a few breaths, or each breath you can lower down, either by extending your arms out and sinking into your hips, or lowering all the way down onto your forearms. Last breath. Alright, back to plank. Now we're gonna do the opposite side. Make sure your foot is right next to your outer hand. The outside of your hand, I meant. Breathe. Exhale, back to plank. Come into child's pose. Now we're going to move into reclined hero. We're going to sit up on our heels and then move our heels, release our heels to the sides. So that way we are seated basically next to our feet. And then we're going to move back on the exhale. We'll inhale, lengthen your spine. And on the exhale, we're going to lean back. You can either keep yourself supported by your hands, or you can lower down onto your forearms. I don't recommend going all the way down to the ground, just because we're doing more active stretching. But I recommend just keeping yourselves propped up. our heels. And roll down for Shavasana, or corpse pose. Tense up your hands and feet, your whole body on an inhale. And on the exhale, release it all. And release all of the negative energy that's been stored up in your body all week. So that way you can start fresh on your week. Let's meet back in easy pose. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice.